Okay, so what we suggest makes it easier for application is to just install a 5/16 bolt that's around 2 inches, 3 inches long, just in the hole nearest the wheel cylinder area. What that allows you to do is it allows you to put it into the vise when it's off the job and gives you a secure fitting. What you need to do with the wheel cylinder is there's a few areas on these reproduction cylinders that you need to check. There is this area here where the plates actually fit in that area. You need to make sure that the casting marks are not too pronounced so that they fit round, no problems. What also you need to do is, in the kit comes this lubrication which needs to sit on the areas that the wheel cylinder works to allow it to slide, like so. Apply some lubrication as well to the areas that the wheel cylinder sits. Slide that through like that and ensure that it slides as required. Turn it over, put that in the vise. Just allowing it to sit there. Now, with these clips, you have 3 clips. These 2 go in first, the 2 with the prongs facing upwards, and they go in the same way together. Again, what we advise is that you lubricate these as best you can. Just makes things a lot easier to fit on both sides. And what they do, they go in from this side. This is critical. So they go in from this side and they slide up tight into that gap. There. Now it's critical now, before you go any further, that you need to get the handbrake lever in. Because if you don't do this now, you will not get it in. Okay, so that's in there. Make sure that it's nice and pivots freely and it's not going to fall out. With that in place, just put that back in the vise. Now is the time to fit the remaining clip, which spreads the load. Again, lubricate that clip up nice and make sure it slides. Now the key here is that it goes in between these 2. So it's going on top of this longer piece and underneath the shorter piece. Hold the ends and get the piece started in that gap. Okay, and what you're looking for when it's in finally is that it drops in to these clips here. So you have 2 prongs on the bottom plate which are now located into there. What it should allow you to do before we fit the rubber is you should still be able to move the wheel cylinder back and forth like that. That's critical to make sure your brakes working as they should be. Last thing to do is to fit the rubber seal boot, which is this. That slides over the handbrake gaiter so it's at the bottom, and then you feed the rubber underneath the bottom plate. It just sits under there. And that's it. That is then sealed. This is a completed assembly. as you can see with the plates I've just shown you. With the brake shoes, our uprated brake shoes, rebuilt wheel cylinder and spring kit and shoe location kit.